Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Expedition. And in today's episode, we are going to be doing all sorts of different stuff. But first, I need to gather myself a little bit of rubber. I am running surprisingly low, all things considered. I think I might actually switch the tree farm over to rubber wood. Oh, what am I doing? Will you stop doing that? There we go. I might switch that over to rubber wood after the power cell for it charges all the way. Haven't really decided for sure yet, but I think that would probably be a good idea just because I really have like no rubber whatsoever. So yeah, fun stuff. Grow tree. There we go. Okay. 37, that should be enough. Let's go ahead and get that smelting into bars. So the Enderman Farm, there's good news and there's bad news with the Enderman Farm. The good news is the Enderman Farm is completely self-sufficient. It does get ender pearls faster than it consumes them. So that's a good thing. Or at least I thought it did. Maybe not. Okay. So let's see. Let's actually turn this to off for the moment. It does get ender pearls faster than it makes them for the most part, or than it uses them, but it's not really doing the trick. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of change it up a little bit. The other thing, a few of you guys correctly pointed out that the range on the grinder does not cover this whole room. So I was thinking what I could do is I could add in some conveyor belts in there. And that would then extend, that would basically allow me to move the Endermen to where I need them to go. And I think that's probably going to be our best solution as far as, you know, just keeping it relatively simple and still having a functional farm. I need some food. Nom 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 nom. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get some of these bars. I think 12 should be enough. That should be good. And we're going to make some of those conveyor belts. So let's come over here. And actually, you know what? That's the wrong one. Let's come in here. Grab some redstone, grab some iron. And we'll just do that. Make a stack of those. That, I think, should be enough. I think. If not, I can just make more. Whatever. Not a big deal. And then I'm also going to make some ceramic dye, which I use to color them into different colors. So to make that, we're going to turn these black petals into floral powder. And then we're just going to take some clay and combine the two, and there we go. 64 ceramic dye. So, nice and simple, super easy, and that will give us black conveyor belts. Now, do I have a wrench? I do. Good. I think, let's find out. Can I use any wrench on these? Yes, I can. Awesome. Okay, so let's head down there, and let's see if we can get this thing working the way that we want. Let's see. So, and actually, you know what? I'm going to put a torch right here just to make sure that you guys can see properly. You should be able to. But I think the first thing is to make sure that Enderman can't get back here behind the, or behind the range of the grinder, because we don't want him back there. So we're going to go ahead and put these down like so. And that should work. Now, we're going to do the same over here along these walls, because we need to bring it all in. And we'll just do it. Oh, that's not where I want that. We'll just do that like right here, I think, like so. And then these are all going to be going that direction. It would probably be faster. Now that I'm thinking about this, it would be probably a little bit faster to place these down like so. I don't know what the exact range in the grinder is. Like, I'm not 100% sure. But I know it's not super big. So we'll just do something like this is kind of what I'm thinking. And then I think here we'll just bring it all this direction. Except for maybe that one, which I'll push out. And then we'll say this line here will go like that. This, oh man. Okay, can I jump back there? Nope. I can't, guys. I can't. Oh man, okay. So how am I going to get, fine. You know what? We'll do it this way. That's fine. Okay. So we'll do something like this. We'll say that one goes there. And these ones will all go like that. These ones we need going back this way. Oh, that's going to be so hard to place. Ooh, if I do it while I'm jumping, I'm good. But I am out of conveyor belts. So tell you what, guys, I'm going to get the room all finished up, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and check this out. We got conveyor belts going all over the place, doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. And there shouldn't be any place now where the Enderman can spawn that they won't end up somewhere else. I just noticed that those ones are not symmetrical, though, and that is kind of bothering me. All right, let me fix them. I'll be back in a moment. All right, guys, I am back. Much better. It's all symmetrical now and looking pretty. Okay, awesome. So we got that set up the way that we want. Now I just got to put my dark glass back, like so. And then we need to come down here and test it out. Now, I don't think there's going to be enough energy in here for this to work properly. So we're also going to need to find out some way of getting better power gen down there. I don't know at this point what that's going to be. But I suppose for now, we've got like 5 million RF in here. Let's just do it with this. Let's just give this a try. See if this works the way that it's supposed to. Maybe it just needs a kickstart, if you will. So, is this draining? Yes, it is. Good, good, good. And that thing should start popping out Enderman now. Anytime. Oh, that's right. It does take a little while. Tell you what, I'll wait for him to spawn, and I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, I am back. Check this out. It seems to be doing its thing. Everything seems to be working. I don't know that it's going to be... I don't know if it's going to give me enough pearls to keep everything up and running. I may have to figure something else out with the ender generators. But we might be okay. We'll have to find out and see. Either way, that's doing well. That is doing well. And that part of it works. The power generation, not so much. I'll need to rework that. But in the meantime, there's something else that I want to go after as well. You guys had mentioned, if you remember, we've got a blaze farm somewhere. Where is it? I don't even remember where it is. I think it's down here. Yeah, right over here we've got a blaze farm going, which is not fully automatic, but it kind of sort of works. Sort of. But I've got iron spikes in here, which essentially, I thought that they would gather experience, but you guys told me that apparently it doesn't work with the iron spikes. It has to be either the gold or above. So I'm thinking what I'll do is we'll make... Do I want to do the irons? Maybe we'll do the gold? No. Oh, wow. The gold is expensive. I need magical wood for that. That's really expensive. Holy crap. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to put that on hold for now as well. I was really hoping that that would be... I didn't realize that those took magical wood, and I don't really have any good source of magical wood at this point either. Although, if we get the Enderman Farm going properly... Let's see. So each one of these things... Let me check something here. Oop. No. This floor. I get so confused in my own castle. Okay. So, let's take a look down here. And each one of these things... Oh, that's a problem. We need that to not go in there. Why is that going in there? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be inputting... It's probably because there's no ender pearls in there whatsoever. Well... How much liquid XP? Yeah, I've got mob essence in here, but that's not going to be enough either. So this whole thing is going to need some pretty significant reworking. Let's just do away with these ender generators for the moment, and let's just gather those bits back up, because this is really not doing me any favors right now. We'll have to figure out some other source of... Come on, get back here. We'll have to figure out some other way to make this work the way we want it to. What that is, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. The other option, I suppose we could maybe do something with blazes, because I think... Let me check something here. Let's do a little experiment together, guys. So I'm thinking... Let's see, do we have any ender pearls in here? Yes, I've got one. Okay, that's all I need. Let's just come down to our blaze farm and grab a blaze rod. Oh, I've actually got blaze powder in there already. Even better. Okay, so here's what we're going to check. Let's grab one of those ender generators. Put that there. Okay, so an ender pearl will generate 30,000 RF at 40 RF per tick. If I make it into an Eye of Ender, it generates considerably more RF, 4 times the RF, but it's still only 40 RF per tick. So that's just not going to be enough. We need to generate a lot more power than that. So I have a few options. I could do something kind of like my water wheel room that I did in my Infinity Evolved series, which was basically just a giant room of immersive engineering water wheels. I could do something like that. I could look at mechanism stuff. Let's see. Let's just do a search for generators. What do we have for generators here? I know about the kinetic stuff. We have the Stirling generator, draconic, combustion generators. We've got all the extra utilities stuff, and then we have some mechanism stuff. The windmill is disabled. The wind turbine from mechanism, that's disabled because, honestly, it's just kind of super cheaty. There's also reactors from mechanism. And then I've got deep resonance as well, but I don't really have the stuff to get into deep resonance at this point. So I'm thinking... Tell you what, guys, let's go ahead and bump over into a creative testing world and check out a few things. I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, I am back. So we're here in a creative testing world and I've laid out a bunch of different generators that I kind of want to try. So the first one is the furnace generator, and I want to check and see if I run this on blaze rods. Actually, here we go. If I run this on blaze rods, those will generate 40,000 RF per tick. So that's equivalent to the ender generator. That's really not going to do the trick. Now, on the other hand, if I make an 8 times generator, the 8 times ender generator, I can generate 30,000 RF at, let's see here, that would generate 320 RF per tick, which is pretty good, but it goes through ender pearls crazy fast, so I don't think that's really going to be an option either. The TNT generator might work. Let's take a look at a few things. First of all, okay, so Obsidian TNT from Mechanism won't work, so I can generate 80 RF per tick per generator, 480,000 RF, running on TNT. That's not bad. What's the recipe for that? Let's see. Sand and gunpowder, and the generator itself isn't too bad either. That might be an option, but the only thing I'm worried there is that it's going to be really loud. It's going to be like annoyingly loud. So let's take a look and see. Toast would generate 224 in a culinary generator. We've got the Sterling generator, which can generate RF per tick, and each blaze rod would last about a minute. That's not going to be good. The Mechanism generator, if I put, let's see. Oh, here we go. Producing, ooh, I don't know what that is in RF, though. Okay, so if I put blaze rods in there, they generate 18 kilojoules. I don't know what that translates to in RF. Is there... I think there's a tool from RF Tools that's like the network monitor or something like that. RF network monitor. Here we go. So, if I shift click that, I want to see RF per tick. It's currently generating none. And if I drop a bunch of blaze rods in there, 29 RF, 30 RF, around 30 RF per tick. So still not so amazing. The biofuel generator from Mine Factory Reloaded generates 160, but then I need to make biofuel. So I'm really not loving any of these options, honestly. I suppose we could consider dynamos, although I don't particularly like those either. And then we've got the stuff from Immersive Engineering. So we have a lot of options. Let me know what you guys think. How about that? Put it in the comments down below. I'm kind of at an impasse here. I don't really know what I want to do, and I'd love to get your guys' opinion on it, but that is going to do it for me, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.